Hi, my name is Amina Ismail, and I'm a 26-year-old Egyptian journalist. I have enjoyed working with prominent American news outlets, such as McClatchy newspapers, the New York Times, the Wall Street Journal, the New York Review of Books, and PBS. My life and life's purpose changed with the 2011 uprising, when I began covering the biggest story of the region. This is a report on prison and detention conditions in Egypt in November 2013. I was the first journalist to visit Abdullah al-Shami, the Al Jazeera journalist, in prison after being arrested amongst thousands of ousted President Mohamed Morsi's supporters in August, after the military took over. I produced this report on the Egyptian military's crackdown on militants in North Sinai, the most dangerous city in Egypt, with McClatchy's Middle East bureau chief Nancy Youssef, at a time when local media outlets were silenced about the suffering of civilians caught in the crossfire. I also covered the trial of the Al Jazeera journalists who were sentenced to 7 years and charged with running a terrorist cell in Egypt just for doing their job. The first time I attended a White House briefing as a McClatchy correspondent, I asked a question that became the news. Throughout the past 3 years since the uprising, I have tiptoed amongst piles of dead bodies, been beaten, harassed, and arrested. Yet I remain committed to reporting political developments objectively. This is how I see my part in helping bring revolutionary change to my country. I now seek to reach an Egyptian audience by working with Arabic-speaking visual media outlets to reach a wider range of Egyptians. English-language media reaches only elites, while there's a severe lack in objective Arabic-speaking news to connect to the wider Egyptian population. That audience is left with little alternative to state-sponsored news. At a time when Egypt is violently suppressing press freedoms, I want to learn how to challenge an establishment that fears a free press. This is why I'm pursuing a master's degree in video journalism, also because writing down history in images is essential in a nation where illiteracy is 40%. I have been accepted into the top journalism schools in the United States, Columbia University and Northwestern University. Northwestern has generously awarded me a full tuition scholarship, but still, I lack the funds to cover my housing, living expenses, health insurance, and books. Please help to make this happen. It's an investment in the ideals of a free press that seeks to enlighten us about our world and, in turn, foster positive change.
My name's Matt Bradley, and I'm a Middle East correspondent for the Wall Street Journal. I first met Amina Ismail 3 years ago in Tahrir Square during the uprising that ousted Hosni Mubarak in Egypt back in 2011. I was immediately impressed by her curiosity and her strong drive and her really keen understanding of Egyptian politics. Over the next 3.5 years, as time went on, she really developed as a professional. She really learned quite a lot about reporting, about politics, about how to present a story, and about how to do video and audio and this sort of thing as well. So I would highly recommend Amina to anyone who wants to deal with a consummate professional and someone who has a passion for covering Middle Eastern politics.